Have no fear, the Fantasy Draft Series is still here. Yes, that was cheesy as hell and I love it. What's up, guys? Tuki here back again. The Fantasy Draft Series continues on. I'm probably going to take it on a season-by-season basis. Of course, we are just coming off our third consecutive Cup win, and Jesus Christ, we have the number 2 overall pick via Detroit. Holy shit, and that's why, guys. That is why it's on a season-to-season basis, because we are just not unbeatable, but we are a force. And obviously the main interest in this series revolves around the new franchise goalie, Fedorov. In this episode, we're going to look at trading Carey Price, whether or not we trade him for a great player or the number 1 overall pick. Who knows? We might end up with the first 2 picks of this draft, unless I find somebody to, trade Carey Price for if it's of equal value. But I don't necessarily want to do that, and I'll talk about that in a second. I don't necessarily want to do that because we do have some players that we have to re-sign. Stelio and Liljegren are the main 2. But there you have it. Ovi retires as a champion, a 2-time consecutive champion, finishing his career with 714 goals, nearly 1,500 career points. 1,500, Jesus. Oh, it's late. 1,440 career points. There you go. Did Carey Price retire? No, he didn't. That was the big question, is whether or not he'd have a shock retirement. He does not. Jonathan Quick, though, finishes his career as a 75, as you get a look at some of the names there. How about for forwards? Who retires aside from Ovechkin, Corey Perry, Jeff Carter, Patrice Bergeron, among many other prolific players. This will be interesting. Because, again, I enter a draft with no set plans. But let's take a look. Let's go. I don't know. The good thing is if we do trade Carey Price, of course, his cap hit, can still be a factor. But let me take a look here at the big board. And there's a guy, exact elite potential. We have to get the number 1 overall pick now, don't we? Who is it? Kurt Pierce from the Flint Firebirds. Exact elite potential. He has to be the guy. Now, there isn't a goalie inside the top 5, but we could go with Jesus McCauley. Oh, my God. Jesus McCauley or Nathaniel Sigalet. Right, who's the other one? Lance Price and Clifford Matvechuk. Nice. Jesus McCauley. That's amazing. And by the way, last year clearly was the time to draft a goalie. There is not a single goalie projected inside the top 10. Do we have any inside the first round? No, we don't. So absolutely, last year was the perfect time to acquire who we did. But first up, I suppose we should take a look at Carey Price's trade value to figure that out. And Ovi's cap hit actually just came off the books too, so that is helpful. He was a UFA anyway. How valuable is Carey Price still? Very is the answer. He is very valuable, and we could easily get the first overall pick. And the question is it worth going after the first overall pick? Or do we try to get a player of equal value, Because I could still get the player of equal value and then just trade up from number 2 to number 1, which ridiculous that we have the number 2 overall pick. So I think we can really get the best of both worlds here. The ideal situation would probably be to get a forward. I think that would be the right situation because defensively our top 4 is locked in. We do need to re-sign Liljegren, but that top 4 is good to go still. So I don't see any need to get another crazy good defenseman. Yeah, because Olli Juolevi is also a top 2 defenseman. So yeah, we're good. It would just be finding a replacement for Ovi, although McDavid, Dow, Cole, Keller, and Costin are all first-line guys. And then we have 3 second-line guys. As Lavin jumps up, he also needs to be re-signed. So I have an option. One good player and trade up to get the number 1 overall pick, or end up with the number 1 and the number 2 picks in this draft. Right. Okay. Let's. All right. Let's figure this out here. Anaheim. Who do you have to offer as far as elite forwards go? William Nylander is your best player at an 89 overall. Good offensively. Definitely a legit first-line forward. Not incredible, though, especially as far as the shooting category goes. Arizona, how about you? Who do you guys have at the moment? Patrick Kane at 33 years old. Tyler Toffoli. Patrick Kane. Yeah, he's still up there offensively. And so is that cap hit. No, thank you. Tyler Toffoli might not be a bad option. This is the one problem I have. This episode is going to be lengthy because it's a fantasy draft, and I have to go through every team individually because I don't know who is on what team. I think Steven Stamkos is a little bit out of our range, especially too with that cap hit. Is there anybody worth getting? Taylor Hall, maybe. I think he's slightly out of our range. David Pastrnak might not be a terrible option. $7 million per season. Hold on, let me double check Carey Price's cap hit as well. We should just get him set up here. I mean, like I said, we do have cap space, but we have players that we have to re-sign to. So Carey Price, we'll say just over 3/4 of a bar, $8 million contract. Right. Okay, and obviously we don't want to retain any salary. Let's go back to Buffalo. Let's go back to Buffalo and take a look here. We're not going to retain any salary. We could bring somebody back in the deal and just cut them afterwards. Forwards. So Hall's a bit out of the question. Pastrnak, it would be close. So I'm going to pass on that. I do want to trade him to the Eastern Conference as well, so we don't necessarily have to deal with him until it would really matter. Wow, Leon Draisaitl didn't turn into anything in this series. I think John Tavares would be a little bit too expensive. Columbus, do you have anybody that would be worthwhile? Not necessarily in that, man. See, low potential, and that's why we made the changes for the Detroit series and whatever series comes after this, because low potential is a killer. It is brutal on some of these players. Nikita Kucherov would be an option, as would Dylan Strome. Go figure. By the way, Strome, thank you for that number 2 overall pick. Kucherov's affordable, too. He is currently the favorite. Nikita Kucherov is currently the favorite, at least in my mind, to go after here. Florida, Crosby and Reinhart, too expensive, I think. At least close enough. Montreal, especially too because you got to factor in whether or not they want to trade the player. So right now it's looking like Nikita Kucherov if we decide to go after a player. And it's looking like it's going to stay that way. What's Jake Voracek's contract looking like? Not great. Still Kucherov as the favorite. Let's check with the New York Islanders, who actually have plenty of cap space. My God. And they have a player here. AJ Greer? Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Second line forward, kind of in the Stelio range. High top 9, and he made it to an 89 overall. But you look at the stats, mainly shooting, puck skills, we'll pass on him. It is still Nikita Kucherov. The Rangers, I don't think we could get a deal done with them anyway. They are in a hell of a cap situation. Well, Marner, Velarde. There are some options here. There are some options. Velarde needs to be re-signed. Not looking too bad, not tremendous though. Mitch Marner, looking pretty good, also needs to be re-signed. So we got Marner, and we have Kucherov as our main 2 options right now. I don't think we won't be able to get Marner from the Rangers though. So it's still Kucherov. Galchenyuk is an option. Stat-wise, he's looking all right on a pretty hefty contract. Jordan Eberle, 32 years old. All right, Galch is an option. So Kucherov or Galchenyuk, and I'm probably leaning Kucherov first. Sorry if this isn't too exciting, but it's the only way to find out, man. Fantasy Draft Series. It is the only way to find out. So Kucherov and Galchenyuk. Right. Yeah, I think we got to pass on those guys. Let's take a look here. Nope, not the Sharks. No Western Conference teams. No siree. Even though we could technically take away a great player of theirs and leave them a Price who should retire within 2 to 3 years, but don't want to take the risk of him turning them into a dominant team. Because it's not like Carey Price is terrible, it's just we need to move him out of the way. It's time for a changing of the guard. Yeah, we'll pass on Pacioretty, 33 years old. And that is almost it for the Eastern Conference. Right. Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau. What kind of deal are you on? $6 million. So he's going to be looking to... That might be the best choice right there. Because they need to re-sign him, and we can do the 15%, the 85% trick, whatever, to keep him. Do we go for Johnny Gaudreau? Cap space works out just fine. Does Washington need the trade? Not that I really care if the Caps need a goalie, but for shits and giggles, we'll look. And they got Connor Hellebuck. They do have Connor Hellebuck, but you know what? I don't really care. I think Johnny Gaudreau is the right guy to sign here. So the question is, how close are we? And then we'll just use that number 2 overall pick. We'll trade up to the first. We'll be good to go. So let's take a look. I'm going to play it a little bit safe. Maybe tack on that 3rd round pick. What do you say? No. All right. Well, it was worth a shot. How about a 6th round pick? Just a player. No. Okay. Dead even? No. All right. So they do value Gaudreau a little bit higher because of, they don't want to trade him. But, I mean, look at our pick situation, guys. It's absurd. It is absurd. How about Colorado's 3rd? Just for the hell of it. Will that go through? Sweeten it just a touch. Johnny Gaudreau is our guy. And as it is, I still might be able to trade up to that number 1 overall pick anyway. Oh my God. I didn't realize the draft pick situation was this crazy. But there you go. Carey Price is off to Washington. Johnny Gaudreau brought in to replace Alex Ovechkin. So let's take a look now. It was, what, the Senators? Nope, the Dallas Stars. Dallas, let's talk. I want that pick. Hell, I might go for all 5 picks in the top 5. I can afford it. just the way this series has gone. So the Blues, yeah, the Blues first. So how about that pick? And Toronto's 3rd. That's not going to work at all. Don't know what the hell I was thinking there. They don't want to trade the pick either. So I am going to have to give up a pretty decent amount of stuff here. But what do I care? I mean, Jesus, we have so many picks that it's not even funny. So what's it matter, all right? So let's just keep double checking here with these 3rds. We'll bump them up to 2nds if we have to. The sooner they realize that they're trading us this pick, the better. Because it's going to happen. Maybe. I should. Hold on, let me see where this St. Louis pick is. Where our actual pick? It'll be 30th overall, right? Yeah, it will be. Okay, I gotta move quick. I don't want them actually making that selection. So we will do the whole trade-up trick. We will go talk to the Calgary Flames. So where's our pick? There it is. And how about you go buy yourself something nice with a 3rd round pick? Thank you very much. Overextended on that. Don't really care. I had to get it done. Now we'll go talk to Edmonton. Let's go talk to Edmonton. They actually don't want to trade their pick. So you know what? Fuck off. You don't get a pick from Draft Pick Santa. We'll talk to LA or Arizona or the LA Kings. LA, welcome. Welcome to the Santa's gift shop of draft picks. It's nice to see you here. How about you get a nice shiny 3rd round pick to go along with that pick. No? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. You're going to be stingy about it. Well, how about you get another nice and shiny third-round pick? Thank you. Now, we will go talk to Dallas, now that our first-round pick is a little bit more valuable. And we will make this work. We could trade up into the top 5, but it is pretty valuable already. We still have so many picks, too. It's not even fair. It's not even fair, but that's how easy this mode can be. That is how easy this mode can be. So let's see. Will that go through? No. You know what? I'm content to give up these thirds because look at all the seconds we still have. Jesus, will that go through? No. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. Here, have Chicago's second, too. What the hell do I care? Jesus, wow, they didn't accept it. They really don't want to trade that pick. All right, well, you asked for it. I'll be a little bit more cheap. That's fine. Just don't make that pick. Let me talk to the Devils first. Let me talk to the Devils first. They don't want to trade that pick. Shit. Let me back out one more time because I don't remember who the fourth pick was. It was Colorado. Colorado, let's talk, shall we? Nope, okay, never mind. Florida. Florida. How would you like to trade your pick? Please? Yeah, there you go, Florida. You're my kind of team. That's what I'm talking about. So, the LA pick and a third. How does that sound? Okay, well, that's fine. You want to play hardball? We can play hardball. Have another nice shiny third round pick. Thank you very much. Now we'll go talk to the Dallas Stars again. And we will get that number 1 overall pick. We've already acquired Johnny Gaudreau. Now let's go out there and get us that pick. The Florida pick. We'll tack on a nice shiny 4th. That won't go through. There's no way. Yeah. For the hell of it, I figured I'd give it a shot. Third round picks. How about New Jersey's third round pick? Nope. Okay, well, hey, that's fine because we have, well, actually, we don't have any more third round picks. We got more next year, though. So let's go to next year's thirds. Jesus, I didn't realize the draft pick situation was this absurdly unfair in our favor. So let's see, will that go through? No. Man, Dallas, I can respect that. You really want that player. He's probably going to be a franchise player from the looks of it. Exact elite potential? There's a good chance of it. But there is no chance of you getting him. We will be making that pick. I have all the picks in the world to make sure that he is a future St. Louis Blue. That is exactly what is going to happen. I don't care if I have to give up a ton of second-round picks. We will do what we have to do to make sure that we have the first 2 picks in this round. All right, let's just keep going with seconds. I don't care. What do I care, right? What do I care? I'm only in it for the high-end prospects. Let's go. They still won't accept it, and that is why we will make this deal happen, because that is going to be another amazing player. Wow. Holy shit, they still won't accept it, huh? Holy shit. All right. I see you. Have a nice first round pick next year. And we'll tack on all of these seconds. That pick is mine. Now that I know that they really want it, that pick is mine. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. All right. They are playing hardball. So we'll offer our second, the number 2 overall pick. Actually, no, we won't. We won't yet. I'm still going to try here. Still going to try. Let me tack on the most valuable of these picks. Can we get that to go through? Value's just a bit low. Right. Okay. Well, we know we can get them at this point. So let's tack on the Detroit second. All right. Damn. We'll get them. I'm getting this pick. There's no doubt about that. So first rounder this year, first rounder next year, and our most expensive second round picks for the number 1 overall pick. There you go. Thank you, Dallas. Now, because you were complete bastards, I'm getting that pick back. I'm getting the first 2 picks of this draft. I don't care. So we need the Florida pick, And we need that 3rd round pick. It's happening, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, Dallas, this is how it goes. You don't have a say in the matter. I am putting my foot down like a stern parent. Putting my foot down, damn it. All right, this is happening. You can decline all you want. This is happening. Rebuild your team on the back of 18,000 picks. This actually might not happen. They might decline this outright, which would be insane. This is my last offer that I can send them. All right, they declined it. You know what? Respect. They declined it. Let's talk. We actually have the 3rd round pick, or the 3rd overall pick anyway. I forgot. All right, so you know what? We're fine then. We're fine. We got the 3rd overall pick. We're fine. Let me just take a look at the draft pick situation again. I know I haven't picked anybody yet, which is crazy. So, we have the 1st, the 3rd, 2 seconds, a 3rd, a 4th, 2 5ths, and a 6th. Right. I'm going to trade back up into the 1st round. What the hell do I care, right? What the hell do I care? Let's see if we can trade up. See if we can get the 25th overall pick from the Buffalo Sabres. That sounds good to me, and the good thing is they want to trade it. So let's get this done, shall we? Let's get this done. How about that, and that? Will that work? What do you say, Buffalo? Nope. Okay, well, you know, I can respect that. How about another 5th? What do you say? Perfect. And we get to keep that extra 2nd rounder as well, which is going to come in handy because we're going to trade up again. Let's see if we can get back inside the top 10. Edmonton, buddy, do you want to trade that pick? No, you don't. I forgot. Shit. All right, let's talk to our old friends Columbus. What do you say? There you go. I knew I liked you, Columbus. I knew it. So let's see. Let's see. How about that Buffalo pick and a nice shiny 2nd and even a 6th? Because what the hell do I care? And you, in return, give us a 3rd. How does that sound? Apparently not good enough. Well, how about you give us these picks next year? Because what the hell do I care? Fantasy Draft Series, fuck realism. Will that go through? Yes, it will. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now we have 3 picks in this draft. We have 3 picks. 1, 3, and 11. Right. So, Florida, Arizona. Let's go talk to Florida really quick. I'm going to see if I can get back into the top 5, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? So, we have, what do we have? Columbus. And how about a nice shiny 3rd round pick next year? How's that sound, Florida? There you go. See, you're good. The best part of this is we're going to trade away prospects and replenish all of these picks in the next episode. So, let's talk to Colorado or New Jersey. Colorado, you want to make a trade? No, you don't. The Devils do, though, don't you? I think, please, hopefully. New Jersey, buddy. Buddy, oh pal, oh mine, please. Boo. Boo earns. Boo. Vancouver, you know you want to make a deal. There you go. There you go, Jim Benning, if you're still there. I knew you were a smart guy, kind of. So, how about a nice shiny 3rd round pick next year from your pals, the St. Louis Blues? Oh, that's not enough for you. Okay, well, how about a nice shiny 4th round pick from your friends, the St. Louis Blues? Thank you. Lovely. So, 1st, 3rd, and 6th. You know what? I think we can finally make a goddamn pick in this draft video. It's a draft video. We traded for Johnny Gaudreau. We traded away 18 million picks to end up with 3 picks inside the top 6. And those are the only 3 picks we have in the draft. That is amazing. We also threw away some picks for the next year's draft. But whatever. Worth it, because I set my sights on this guy right here, Kurt Pierce, who was obviously pretty sought after. He will be our pick. Is he franchise? No, he's only medium elite. Wow. I would have bet that he was franchise, especially with how Dallas was holding on to the pick. That is surprising. That is surprising. What's his value? Holy shit, we got shafted. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, he's awful. Holy shit, that's amazing. All that work to get him, and he's fucking terrible. Yes, EA, you beat me. You got me. That's amazing. Oh my god, like I don't even want to start the draft over. Like I don't. Like it'd be funny as hell to just be like, oh fuck, I got screwed. No, fuck it. That's hilarious. How good is Sigalet, who Dallas just drafted? Did we take the wrong guy? Yep, we took the wrong guy. I trusted my scouts who said exact elite. They weren't wrong. But there you have Nathaniel Sigalet. And he ends up being a pretty solid defenseman and their tied most valuable player. Wow. Wow. Just when you think you got all the answers, right? Just when you think. I'm going to take this defenseman, Jesus McCauley, though. Ends up being high top 4. Not terrible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. EA just, they moved the goalposts on me. I thought I had him. I was so convinced. I was so convinced that I was good to go and that I was getting a franchise-level player. Instead, I get nothing. I will get nothing and like it. Well, let's take Price here. The last guy, and go figure, we traded Price and we're getting a Price right back. High top 9. Jesus Christ! This is the worst draft I've ever had. Oh my God. All 3 picks, all of those picks that I threw away, which it's not like it matters because we still have an amazing team. All of those picks, a gigantic swing and miss as we watch an elite player slip through our fingers. Wow. Well, wow. All right, well, this draft looks shit anyway. I thought we were getting a franchise-level player for the second year in a row. And Jesus McCauley might be decent, but we basically just swung and missed on 3 straight. That's so fucking awesome. I'm so happy. I've never been so happy not even to get screwed over, to have been so wrong. I have never been so happy to be so wrong. Oh my God. Oh, this is fantastic. This is my favorite episode of all time of any series I've ever done. Oh my God. Fantastic. 61 overall. Jesus is a 60. Price is a 63. Oh my God. I mean, in fairness, what were we going to do? Make 20 picks and end up with, people of the same level, I guess? I don't know. Guys, I hope you did enjoy. I hope the build-up to that epic failure was worth it to you, because my God, is it worth it to me. This was an incredible episode. The best part of it is we are still in an amazing position to potentially win our 4th straight cup. Vitaly Fedorov, as you saw when we traded Carey Price, is up to an 81. He will only progress. Could be an 85, could be an 86, could be even higher. It is tough to say, but we will find out in the next episode as we go through the rest of the offseason. The quest for the 4-peat begins. Again, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to support the video in any way you deem necessary. Support the channel, support me. It's all, as always, greatly appreciated. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys in the next episode. You thought the Zetterberg trade was bad. You hadn't seen anything yet. That was amazing.